Hey everybody, it's me Danny, and today we're going to be learning how to do the new zoo combos. Now, with links being out, there's a new way to play Zodiac that some of you may not know, or you may think you know, but you just need a quick refresher. Then this video is right for you. With the Megatons coming out, zoos are super dumb cheap. You can probably find a zoo core for about $20 or less. So this gives you even more incentive to, if you want to play this deck before the ban list hits it, then you can pick it up for super cheap and claim your invite before the deck dies. So we're gonna get right into it. Alright, so for the sake of this demonstration, this is gonna be the graveyard area, and this is gonna be our extra monster zone. Now, I believe it's 5 combos I'm gonna be showing you guys today regarding Zodiac. If it's not 5, then I apologize. I'll probably try to make one up on the spot. But yeah, these are going to be some new combos that I'm going to be showing you guys. Like I said, if you already know them, then you need a quick refresher, then this video is for you. If you want to learn the combos, then this video is for you. So the first combo is going to be with just Rapier. So what we're going to do is we're going to normal our Rapier. Marble. We're going to normal our Rapier. We're going to use Rapier's effect to send Ram to the graveyard. Then we're going to overlay into Borbo. We're going to use Borbo's effect, summoning another Rapier. Then we're going to overlay over our Borbo into a Brawl Pool. Then we're going to use Borbo's effect, detach to search Whiptail. Then we're going to overlay into Chalk9. Chalk9's effect is going to resurrect anything. At this point, it could even resurrect the Rapier, so we're going to resurrect Rapier. Then we're going to use Chalk9 and the Rapier to link summon into a Mrs. Radiant. Now that we've done that, we're going to overlay Rapier into Tiger Mortar. Tiger Mortar's effect is going to get back Ram and attach it to the Tiger Mortar, and then we're going to overlay into Drident. So Rapier alone gives you Drident and Mrs. Radiant. Now, the other thing you could do, instead of going into Mrs. Radiant, you can have Drident Hammer Calm. So I'm going to show you that as well with just Rapier. It's kind of subpar, but it's an option that some people just like to have when they only have, Rapier to work with. So we're going to normal Rapier. We're going to use his effect, sending Ram. Then we're going to overlay into Drident. We're going to use Drident's effect, summoning Rapier. Then we're going to overlay on top of Drident into Brawl Pool. Brawl Pool's effect. We're going to search our Whiptail right down there. Then we're going to use Chalk9's effect to bring back Drident. Now we're going to overlay into Tiger Mortar. Tiger Mortar's effect, give Drident the Ram. And then we just overlay Borbo, Hammer Calm. So we have, so kind of, like I said, the same setup, but instead we have this dead Rapier, unfortunately, unless you have Barrage. Then you could, well then again, you'd have to kill something else at this point, but like I said, we're not going to worry about that, because remember, this is just a rat combo. So we have Drident with Ram underneath it, we have a Whiptail in hand, we have Rapier, and we have Hammer Calm. Now the reason why Hammer Calm is in the extra monster zone and Drident is not, is because when it comes down to resource management, you're okay with getting rid of Hammer Calm, or you're okay with your opponent getting rid of Hammer Calm. The Drident should stay in the main monster zone for the simple fact that you don't have to keep overlaying into a Drident to get to Drident. You know, you can just keep the Drident in the main monster zone and just keep giving it materials with Tiger Mortar or with Whiptails in hand or with Zoo combo. So, but like I said, by leaving Drident in the main monster zone, you have no need to keep going into your other zoo monsters to give yourself a Drident with material when you already have a Drident and you can continuously give it material. So that's why we put Drident in the main monster zone and not the extra monster zone. And you're going to see me do that a lot because that's just the better way to do it. So that's the first 2 combos. Rat by itself. Next up, we're going to do any zoo monster. So let's say Whiptail, for instance. We're going to normal Whiptail. obviously no effect. And this, like I said, this is gonna be Trident Hammer Kong with any Zoo monster. We're gonna overlay into the Trident, and then we're gonna go into a Brawl Ball. Brawl Ball's effect. It could search another Whiptail, or it could search like Thoroughblade, or if you want to do like Trident Radiant on your next turn, we'll search Rapier. So for this instance, we're gonna search Rapier. Then we're gonna go into Chalk 9. Chalk 9's effect is going to resurrect Trident. Then we're going to go into Tiger Mortar. Tiger Mortar's effect, give Trident a material. And then if you want to make the Hammer Kong even beefier, you can go for Borbo, but since there's already 2 materials here, we're just going to go straight for Hammer Kong. So any Zoo monster can give you Hammer Kong and Trident, with obviously a searching hand that could be Whiptail, or it could be Rapier, so you can do your starter plays next turn. And as I said before, we make Trident so that we have him in the main monster zone and not the extra monster zone. Okay. Next up is a little more unorthodox combo involving Rat and Barrage. So this is how this one's gonna go down. Okay. This one took me a while to actually get down packed because when I first heard of it, someone had just brought up, oh, there's like a sick combo with Rat Barrage that gives you like Radiant, rank 4 guy, and Trident. And I was like, oh, can you explain it? And the dude was like, oh, I'm not going to explain it. I'm like, alright, I'll figure it out for myself. And I did. And then Simo made a video and I'm like, alright, well, we're gonna do it kind of the same and kind of different, you know, things like that. So we're going to normal the Rapier, effect, must send Ram Ram, of course. Then we're going to go into Borbo. Borbo's effect, summons Rat. Then we're going to immediately go into Chalk 9. Chalk 9's effect is going to summon Ram Ram. Then we're going to go into Brawl Ball. Brawl Ball's effect gives us Whiptail. Oh, put the Barrage over there. Then we're going to activate the Barrage. And we're going to use the effect to target Ram Ram. We're going to destroy Ram Ram. And for this instance, we could summon Thoroughblade because since we have a card in hand, we could get rid of it so we could loop through some cards. So we're going to summon the Thoroughblade. And we're going to use Ram Ram's effect and of course Thoroughblade's effect. So like Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. We're going to discard the Whiptail and we're going to draw a card. Then we're going to use Ram Ram's effect to resurrect Chalk 9. Then we're going to overlay into Tiger Mortar. Tiger Mortar's effect gives Chalk 9 any material necessary. Then we're going to go into Tiger Mortar. Tiger Mortar's effect gives Chalk 9 material. Chalk 9's effect. Now we could bring back anything, so we're just going to bring back a Brawl Ball for the sake of like reason. And we use the Brawl Ball and the Tiger Mortar to make Mrs. Radiant. Now you can overlay these two monsters for any rank 4 you so choose, because you can run like Dweller, Emerald, Tornado Dragon. I usually go for an Xyz that applies pressure, so my go-to would be Dweller because like I said, it applies pressure, it's good against Draco, it's good against Dinos. And then we're going to use the Chalk 9 here to go into Hammer Kong just to give Trident that extra material, and then last but not least, Trident. So in the case that you do make Emerald and you did summon Thoroughblade, you'd have 2 cards in hand. Well, 2 extra cards in hand. But since I went for Thoroughblade's effect when I used it to offer Barrage, I already have 1 card in hand, so I don't go for the Emerald. Even if I didn't use Thoroughblade, I would still go for a Xyz that applies pressure, because going for Emerald really doesn't do anything. And Dweller, Tornado Dragon, they do things. Get it? Sorry for being immature. So, like I said, this is Rat Barrage. Gives you Trident, rank 4, Mrs. Radiant, Barrage, and if you did go to for Thoroughblade, like I said, you have another card in hand. If you went for the Emerald, then you have 2 cards in hand. Now, you could actually do this play differently, now that I think about it. You could, let me see, go like a step back for some change like that. Like, after you go for the Radiant play, I didn't actually, I don't know where my box is right now, where my second Chalk 9 is, but you could actually go into the second Chalk 9 if you want, like, let's say, like, raw make Chalk 9. And then you could use Chalk 9's effect to, like, bring back, not Thoroughblade. You could bring back Ram, just because in case you get board wiped, you have a recovery option in this sense. And then you can go for, like, the Hammer Kong Trident. So, you don't have, well, you technically do have a rank 4 in the form of, well, we're going to detach a Rat Pair instead, so the, Chalk 9 can have some attack points, but you do technically have a rank 4. It just doesn't really do anything except give you the Ram back for recovery. So you have essentially 1, 2, 3 starter cards for next turn. If these two get destroyed, you have starter cards. This is a starter card on its own. You could also kill this to bring a guy back, and then you just do more plays like that. You still have the Trident that's beefed up with the Radiant, and then you have a 2100 Chalk 9. So it's not Dweller or Tornado Dragon, but you do have the third recovery option if you do get board wiped. Alright. Putting everything back. And I believe that's about it. I believe that is actually it. I showed you Rat. Rat gives you Mrs. Trident, Hammer Kong Trident, so that's 2. Any Zoo guy gives you Hammer Kong Trident, so that's 3. And then Rat Barrage gives you Radiant, rank 4 Trident, or it gives you Chalk 9 Ram Trident, Radiant. Yep, so that's 5 combos. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is just like a small little refresher on how to play Zodiacs, or just a freshen upper on what you're gonna see in your locals or your regionals or your YCSs, things like that. Now I will also do a video Friday on like when's the best point in these combos to use a hand trap, because people are always confused on like when should I use Ash, when should I use Ogre, when should I use freaking Flying Sea, you know, like when should I use something to stop this combo. And I'm gonna go over that with you guys on Friday. Today was just a demonstration of the Zoo combos, and like for those of you who don't know, or a refresher for those of you who are wanting to learn how to play Zoo in Link format. So with that being said, this is Danny signing out. I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys Friday. Peace.